Hello my Mahjong friends, welcome to the Mah Jongg Class Clinic. In this clinic we are reviewing the basics, tips, and strategies all about Mahjong as we play on ilovemahj. Our topic in this tutorial, we are discussing all about learning the 2025 categories on the card. I'm so glad you're here. Type in the comments below or email me any questions you have and I'll be sure to answer. If you have a topic that you would like to learn more about or something you would like to learn more about, please put it in the comments below. As I play on ilovemahj, please be sure to comment what you would have done different or if you enjoy watching what I'm putting out. Thank you for being here. Now let's connect. Hit the subscribe button. Be sure to give thumbs up for those contents of videos you enjoy. Share with fellow Mahjong players. And as always, be sure to comment below. You can also give a thanks of appreciation by clicking the thanks button. I love that you show up each week and watch the videos. I appreciate your love and support for the Mah Jongg Class channel. Thank you for being here. My Mahjong has been generous enough to share the code Mah Jongg Class to get 10% off when you shop on their site, My Mahjong. They offer dozens of mats to dress up your table or to assist you in the core Mahjong rules. They have beautiful layered tiles that are multicolored. You can pick your favorite color. They have storage items, accessories, and entertainment items. Featured here is the travel set, available in two different colors, blue and hot pink. The summer season is upon us for travel, and you'll want to take your Mahjong set with you. You don't want to miss it. We love going on vacation, but we'll miss our Mahjong, but now we don't have to. We can take our travel set with us. This compact and lightweight set is easy to put in your carry-on bag or in your small travel bag. The set includes the Mahjong tiles, 4 white wooden racks, Mahjong mat in a smaller size, a tile tote bag, and a travel bag that carries everything. You'll be all ready to go on your next trip having this portable and functional Mahjong travel set. This set will satisfy your craving for playing Mahjong while on vacation. Enjoy endless hours of entertainment on the road, in a train, or on a plane. It's perfect for your trips. Enjoy your summer fun and bring your travel set. Head on over to My Mahjong to check out the dimensions on the tiles and the mat to make sure it fits your needs. Please be mindful that the tiles are much smaller than the traditional tiles I featured here in the video. They're the cutest little thing, and so enjoy your travel set. Be sure while you're on the site at checkout you use the code MAHJClass, MAHJCLASS, to receive your 10% off. Enjoy shopping and have a wonderful vacation. Now let's get on with our topic and discuss how we can learn the card better for 2025 to become better Mahjong players. I've mentioned many a times that you need to learn the 9 categories. It's important for you to learn the names of the categories and where they're located on the card to be able to communicate information to other Mahjong players and to easily pick a hand. Many times when we play, I hear people say, "Where is that hand on the card?" The player will tell them the category and the person's looking all over the card. Mahjong players should at least know the 9 categories and have working knowledge of those categories, meaning what you need to collect in them, which we're going to talk about next. It helps you define your hand at the deal of the tiles and also helps you find where others are playing when they have exposures up on their rack. Although we have the ability to play the whole card, we want to be aware of each of the characteristics of the categories so that we are able to be better players. You do have to memorize these 9 categories, and I'm sure you've memorized the 50 states. This is a lifelong skill that will help you in your Mahjong games to be a better player when picking a hand or playing defense. Once you have the 9 categories memorized, and do it old school, put them on flashcards and just keep going through them and making sure you know the 9 categories and where they are on the card, it's time to take the next step And I started teaching you last week about the 8 tips for learning the 2025 card. We've already completed some of them. Today we're going to be working on completing those 8 tips, and we're going to do number 2, being our focus in this video, knowing what you need to collect for each of the categories. When you know what to collect, it simplifies building your hand and also helps you move the Charleston along and pick up the pace. The sections and categories rarely change from year to year, and by knowing these categories, it helps you to organize your hand better and collect towards it. You do need to memorize the category titles, but you do not need to memorize the hands on the card because we all get to play with the card in front of us. It is, again, helpful to memorize the categories, which mostly, again, as I said, remain the same from year to year. And they're typically in the same position on the card. This way, when you get your tiles on the deal, you can recognize the strength of your hand based on the tiles and fit them into the categories that they go in. You will immediately know where to start looking and adjust your strategy. We're going to take a closer look at each of the categories. When you understand what each of the categories require, it moves along the game much faster pace, and you're not spending time hemming and hawing what you should pick and what you should discard. This develops a good understanding of the card, which will help you, again, when you're picking in the game and when you're in the Charleston and you're trying to decipher what your opponents are playing so that you can play good defense. I'm going to go through this live with a set that I got from NMJL, but let me go over it real quick. When you get your tiles, you're going to organize them by suit in ascending order. Then you're going to recognize your strengths of your tiles, and that's typically where you have pairs. Once you know what each category requires, you will immediately look for a starting point, and you will focus on the tiles you need for that category. A lot of people like to pick a specific line. The way I like to play is we're changing our mindset that we aren't picking a specific line or hand. We are looking at the categories from a bigger picture. Picking a category based on the power of your pairs and then building around those pairs based on the category you choose. You're grabbing all the tiles for that category, and then once you fill your hand with all those tiles from that category, you will then look for a specific hand on the card that fulfills your groupings, and then you will pick that hand and build on it. That's based on when you run out of discards, then you will pick a hand. During the Charleston, it can be overwhelming for some, but again, if you have a category and you know exactly what you need to collect for that category, you keep the Charleston moving along. You focus on the tiles required for the category. Once again, when you have no more discards, then you go in and pick a hand, and it will free up more tiles for discards. Let's take a look at the categories and learn them. I will take you through the process of how I pick a hand with the Mahjong tiles. And then afterwards, we will play a game on ilovemahj. Let's learn each of the categories and what you need to collect. I've made these index cards with the various things we need to collect. Let's go through them. If you're interested in these index cards, please email me at mahjongclass@yahoo.com. I've taped them on, and let's start with the first panel. In 2025, you need to collect the numbers 2 and 5, white dragon, green dragon, and red dragon, and also flowers and winds. And the reason why I say winds is you should be playing 2025 and remembering that the 2025 grouping also shows up in the winds and dragons category. The next grouping is 2, 4, 6, 8, and you need to collect obviously the tiles in any suit 2, 4, 6, 8, the white dragon, the green dragon, and the red dragon, and flowers. There's no need to collect wins for 2, 4, 6, 8. The last category in the first panel is any like numbers. In that category, you should be collecting all the suits of one number, all the dragons, flowers, and wins. The reason why I say wins is it also shows up any like numbers in the wins category. Wins aren't in the any like numbers category, but like numbers show up in the wins and dragon category. So collect like numbers with wins, and if you're playing with north and south, collect odd number. If you're playing with east and west, collect even number. So you only need to collect 2 wins, north and south or east and west, depending on what number you are collecting. Moving over to the center panel, we have the quince section. In the quince section, there's 2 consecutive numbers hands. There's one all in one suit or one in the different suits. And then there's also a hand with any like numbers. So please keep that in mind when you're collecting here. Obviously, you need lots of jokers. There are no dragons in the quince section. You also need flowers and winds. And with the wind, you're really collecting a multiple of 1 wind. So you don't need to collect all the winds. In the consecutive run section, you're collecting a maximum of 5 numbers of consecutive run in all the suits. So keep that in mind, we're collecting all the suits. You need to collect all the dragons. Dragons are in this section, and flowers. There are no wins in consecutive run. In 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, we're collecting those numbers as well as all the dragons, flowers, and for the wins, we're only collecting 1 of each for the one hand with news. Moving to the third and final panel, we're collecting a run of 3 numbers in 1 suit for that second line with the chow, or we're collecting all suits of 1 number, which I mentioned already when we're talking about any like numbers, or we're collecting just 1 suit for the year of 2025. So most of the time, if you're going to play a wins hand with a run or with 2025 or like numbers, you're also playing those other categories that it goes to. In wins and dragons, obviously we're collecting all the dragons, flowers, and wins. In 3, 6, 9, we're collecting those numbers in any suit, the dragons, flowers, but no wins. Do not collect wins. When you're choosing singles and pairs, if you're interested in a particular line, start collecting for the corresponding category. For example, the second one down is 2, 4, 6, 8. I would jump back over to the first panel and look what I need to collect for 2, 4, 6, 8. Now let's go and see what it looks like when I'm playing, how I actually play. I have the card in front of me. I'm not even most of the time looking at the cards because I have memorized what I need to collect for the categories. I'm going to get my 13 tiles in the deal, and I'm just randomly picking them for this exercise. I need 13. For today's exercise, I'm using Oh My Mahjong tiles with the mat that's lovely and the purple lavender racks. And let's get started. I've picked random 13 tiles and I've set up my Charleston to have 7 rows with 3 tiles in each to represent the Charleston. So I'm going to take you through the step how I pick a hand when the onset of the deal and then through the Charleston, and we'll do this twice. So I'm going to put up my 13 tiles. Let's see if I can do this the fancy way. Once I have my 13 tiles up, I'm going to arrange them, and it doesn't matter which one you pick first. So right now we have cracks first. I'm going to put all the cracks then the dots, just how they came up, then the bams, and I'm going to put them in suit order numerically. Keep the dragons off to the side and your jokers off to the side. And then I'm going to pick a category based on my pairs. Ironically, we have no pairs, but let's look at the categories. And again, you want to learn the 10 categories. So start with 2025. I don't have the white dragon for the 0, so I'm going to skip that. 2, 4, 6, 8. I have a 2, but 2 and 4s most of the time are in the same suit. They're not. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, possibly. Like numbers, I have twos as like numbers. I could do 2s with the opposite dragon, and I do have some of the hands already starting to learn. 2s with the opposite dragon actually goes in 2, 4, 6, 8, so we can maybe make that work. Quints, I only have 1 joker, going to skip that. We can do a consecutive run, maybe 4, 5, 6. We don't have any flowers, but then we can play 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That might be, we have no gaps there. That might be a nice way to start off. I would collect any 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are 5 numbers in any suit. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Let's look at that. And when you get better at knowing the categories, you don't have to go through each category. You can just pick one. And again, if we all sat down and looked at these tiles, we'd all see something different, but we would pick a category that we would see and just go with it. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, we have 1, 3, but they usually have to be in the same suit. That's how the category works. We have 1, 3, 3, 5, 7, 9. We're missing, if we play low numbers, we have 1, 3, 5, or high numbers 5, 7, 9, possibly. No wins, skipping that category. We do have 2 dragons. 3, 6, 9, we have a 3, 3, 6, 9. None are really that strong. So in this situation, I would just pick one that I like. I do kind of like that little run, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would be, let's look at our card. And I can lift this up here, or actually pull it off. We have 1, 2, 3, 4th line down. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We would be playing it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're missing our flowers, but flowers we have a lot of. In this instance, I'm kind of already picking a hand, but I'm going to keep my mind open to possibly playing a different hand, maybe in consecutive run. So let's keep 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to keep my dragons because that's in that section. I have plenty of tiles here to get rid of. And these are the low numbers, 1, 2, 3, 9. So I can get rid of the 9, 2, maybe 9, 2, and 1. I want to mix them up. So I'm going to put them off to the right and pick the first grouping here as in my Charleston. And I picked a 9, a green, and an 8. So we're going to keep the green and we're going to keep the 8. And now I don't have to make a decision. I'm playing the numbers 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can get rid of these and put them off. This would be the over, and pick up 3 new tiles. I picked a joker. We're not allowed to pick a joker. So I'm going to put that down and take a new tile. I picked a 6. I could keep the dragon and the flower, which would be nice. Now what I only really have one I want to get rid of, and maybe I don't even want to get rid of that because I have another run coming along here. So let's look at the hands now because we have to make a decision. So go into the category and look at the hands that use the dragons. This hand is all the same suit with a matching dragon. This hand is a run of numbers with opposite dragons. I have bams, So that would be matching dragon. I need 2 flowers and a run of bams with the matching dragon. The problem is I don't have pairs yet. In that hand, there's a pair of flowers and a pair of the first grouping. In this case would be 6. We're kind of in a difficult spot right now, so we could just move along and just make a decision. Don't have to sit on it. I do like the 6, 7, 8 with the matching dragons. And we have 1 flower. So let's get rid of the 4, 5, 6. That would be perfect, and the 8 to get rid of. And instead of giving 4, 5, 6, I'm going to break it up and maybe do 4, 6, 8 and put that to my left for my first left and pick up a new grouping. In this grouping, we got a 9 and a 4 bam. I don't think we're going to use them. And the south. We definitely don't need the south. So let's get rid of the 9, the south, and the 4. And this is my second left. Let's pick that up. A west. Ooh, we got a pair, an 8. We don't have to make a decision. We're doing 6, 7, 8. Let's get rid of these last 3. This is my over. Pick up new. We got a joker. Can't keep the joker. We're going to put that down and pick up something else. A south. We don't need that. And we have a 4 crack. We're going to get rid of these for my last right and pick up my last right. Oh, we got our flower. That hand's coming together. I'm moving this joker over. We have 3 to pass. And this is our courtesy, so I'll say 3 to the person across from me, and they'll say okay, and they gave me these 3. And they're useless. However, right now, I'm kind of already into a hand. I'm looking at 2 flowers, a pair, a pung, a kong, and a pung. So we need a pair of 6s. We have our 2 flowers. We need a pair of 6s, a pung of 7s, a kong of 8s, and a pung of green dragons. So we can move this joker to the 7s or the 8s. We're not quite there yet to call. And then we have plenty to play with to discard. Keep your tiles together, and then we're off into the game, picking and discarding, trying to build that hand. So let's do this again, and we'll go through how I pick a hand again. Using the Oh My Mahjong tiles. So we have our Charleston, we have 7 rows of 3 to represent the Charleston. This is just practicing. It's not ideal in the sense that you could get jokers and you don't get tiles back that maybe you'd want back. Then we've chosen 13 tiles for the deal. We're going to rack them. We're going to put them up in our rack. And then we're going to organize them by suit. Oh, we got a lot of jokers today. We have some wins. Put them in news order. Pick a suit and organize it numerically. And then we have 1 dragon and a flower. So having lots of jokers sometimes becomes a little bit of a problem because you're not sure where to play because you don't have enough of a tile. I do see we have like numbers of 5, 6. We have some wins and a dragon. We could play 2025, but we don't have the white dragon. So maybe this time around we'll choose wins. And then we're going to maybe keep a run. So we have 5, 6. We can keep that. Maybe we should get rid of the 6, the 9, and either the 1 or the 2. I think I'll go with the 1. So we do 3 tiles to the right. So we're going to pick up the ones coming into us. Ooh, we got a pair of 2s. Another green dragons. Maybe we're playing 2s now. We can get rid of the 9. And maybe the 5 and the 6. We have to do 3. So let's do 3 across. We picked a 1, 2, a 5, bam. Ooh, this is getting ugly. And a 6. Now, just for the heck of it, peek at quints. See what you have there in quints. And let's look. We have 1, 2, 3. There's no dragons in quints, so that's kind of throwing us off. And you're only going to pick 1 wind. I don't think we're going to play that. I think we should give up on the winds and get rid of the east and south with 6. And this is our first left. Well, we got a 1, bam, that works. And a 2. We could play that quint hand, but now we need a wind. We just got rid of our wind. The quint hand, I was thinking line number 2. That's a numbers 1 and 2, or any 2 consecutive numbers with a wind. We could use our jokers for our wind. We can get rid of the last 3. This is our second left. An 8, a 7, and a 2. Let's get rid of it for a cross. Pick up. Oh my gosh, another joker, but we can't keep it because this is the Charleston. So I'm going to put it down and take a new tile, and we got a 7, bam. I'm going with garbage. Let's get rid of it. Maybe we'll get rid of the 5 and keep the white. There is that run in Winds and Dragons. Maybe we'll jump over there with the Chow. Maybe 1, 2, 3 with, oh, this is matching. We need opposite dragons. Oh no, we need all 3 dragons. Let's get rid of these last 3. This is our last right. And we picked up a 1 and a 5. Doesn't help us. Let's get rid of these 3 for the courtesy. We'll do 3 across. And we got a flower, but we didn't get that little run. So in Winds and Dragons, line number 2, it's a run. So 1, 2, 3 we would need. Then when we need dragons, we could use our jokers for the dragons. We have our pair, that was key. So that looks really nice. And then we only have 2 tiles. Well, actually 3. We have 3 tiles to get rid of. We need the 3 bam. And then we can use these for our dragons. I think that looks like a great hand. So that's where I would play. So we started off all over the place. I think we were collecting in Winds and Dragons. Then we went to quints, then we went to consecutive run, back to quints, now we're back to Winds and Dragons. Sometimes it's lots of fun, but you have to see the potential of your hand and try to remember tiles going around in the Charleston. Let's try this again. I set up the Charleston, 7 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and now I'm picking 13 tiles to go ahead and pretend we got the deal. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Now we're going to put up our tiles. And now we're going to organize them by suit. We have 2, 6, 6, 7, 1 dot, 5 dot, 1 bam, 2 crack. We have 2 green dragons. Pair of 2 cracks, look for the strength of your hand, and we have 1 west. The strength of your hand is your pairs. So we have a pair of 2s and a pair of 6s. You must decide where can you play 2s and 6s. By learning the categories, I immediately will go to 2, 4, 6, 8. The problem is we have no 4s or 8s, but the strength is 2 and 6. In 2, 4, 6, 8, I do take a peek at it if you want real quick. There is a hand, 2 plus 6 is 8 with 2 flowers. So I'll keep that in mind as I'm playing. So let's pick the tiles we want to get rid of. We want to save our dragons. We want to save any 2, 4, 6, or 8. And if we had any flowers for that category. Now we want to discard, and I'm going to do a 7, a west, and a 1. That's your first right. Pick up what came into you. And we got a 2 we're going to keep, and a pair of 7s. Well, now 2 and 7 are really far apart, so they're not going to work together. I do like this grouping of 2s. And if you go to 2, 4, 6, 8, I'm now thinking of the hand with 2 flowers, 2s, opposite dragon, and another group of 2s. So like numbers in 3 different suits. We're going to continue the Charleston. We want to break up this pair. So I'm going to do a 7, a 5, and a 1. This is a cross. We got a flower. Oh, and we got another 7. Yikes. So 7s are going around. You can change your whole hand and just do 7s. So I want to keep this white. I'm going to keep the 2s. That's the strength of my hand. And the other 2. I'm going to break up this. Yes, it's 2 pairs. I can change my hand. I can play 6, 7 if you'd like. Or you can stay with the 2s. I'm going to choose to stay with the 2s. There's no right or wrong answer here. It's however you're seeing the tiles. I'm going to give away a 7, 7 dot, and 6 dot. This is to my left. Pick up what's coming into me. A 4, a 1, and a 9. We don't want any of those. I'm going to discard them. To the person on my left is my second left. Pick up what came into me. A 5, a north, and a 9. Don't want them. This goes across. Pick up what came to me. Oh, another flower. Perfect. I have 3 to pass. 3, 9, and 7. This is to my right. Pick up what comes into me. Ooh, a 2, perfect. I have 3 to pass, 6, 9, and 6. I have 3 for the courtesy. I will do the courtesy with 3. They gave me a 5, a 3, and a 3. I don't want these. These will be my discards for during the game. So currently, I am looking to play in the 2, 4, 6, 8 section. And it is the, let's see, let me take this off. In the 2, 4, 6, 8 section, it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th hand, 2 flowers, a Kong of 2s, a Kong of an opposite dragon, and then the unused suit of 2s. I could also switch to any like numbers with 2s with matching dragons if they come to me. I can have the flower hand or the closed hand, whatever I'd like. We have to see how the tiles are given to us during the game when we pick and discard. I have plenty of tiles to get rid of here. I have a 5, a 3, and a 3 before I have to make any decision. But I'm liking the 2, 4, 6, 8 hand with the 2s with the opposite dragon. I have my flowers. It's well on its way. Now let's go on and play on I Love Mahj and see if we can also continue to learn how to pick a hand. there is the exercise room. We can take a peek at that and begin practicing picking hands with ease so that we have an easier time in the game. Let's head on over to ilovemahj. If you're interested in this set, check out Oh My Mah. Use the code Mah Jongg Class at checkout to get 10% off. Now that we completed the process of what we need to collect in each category, we're going to go and play on ilovemahj. Before we do so, please consider becoming a channel member. Take your love of Mahjong to the next level by joining the Mah Jongg Class channel. When my content is free each week, you can decide to support the channel by joining. Head on over to the main page. There are 3 levels to choose from. Just click on Join and you can read all about them. Again, as always, thank you for being here and giving me much love and support. I appreciate it. Be sure to let your friends know about the Mah Jongg Class channel and give me thumbs up for the contents you enjoy. Also, don't forget on the home screen, you can hit the magnifying glass and you can search for a topic of interest. Whether you need to brush up on it or you're looking for more strategy, check out the magnifying glass for the topic of choice. Also, ilovemahj has been generous enough to give us the code CB to use at registration so that you may go on and get a free trial for 3 weeks. It's a perfect time to go on ilovemahj and learn how to build hands, how to do the Charleston faster based on what I've shared with you, and we'll go on and do so in just a minute. But don't forget to get your free 21-day trial, use the code CB, and get to learn the card better in their exercise room and playing online. I love ilovemahj. I've been a member since 2021 and have been on here and enjoying the platform. Now let's head over and check out ilovemahj. On ilovemahj, you can hit play game launch to play with the bots or a friend. You can also hit exercise room. In the exercise room, they have Charleston practice, and this is where you can learn the categories and go through the Charleston. So let me just do one for you so you can see. So we'll launch the exercise. Remember, if you're interested in the index cards, reach out to me at Mah Jongg Class and ask to request them. So we're going to go through the process of the Charleston, and you can set your bot level here too. I like advanced. So let's start our exercise. Keep in mind what I've just taught you. You're going to sort by suit. You're going to look for your pairs. We have pairs of 5s. We have 1, 3, 5. Maybe we're going to play the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 section. So we're going to keep every 1, 3, 5 and get rid of everything else. We pulled a north, and now we have another 1. We have a bunch of 1s and 5s. Let's get rid of the higher numbers, the 7s. Maybe we're switching to 1s. We seem to have a lot of 1s, but we don't need the 8, the 4, and the north. And what's really great about this also, once you pick a category, you can hit suggested hands and it'll tell you where you should play. You don't have to play that, but it's just a good idea to give you an idea where else you can play. I still like my 1s. I know they have all the jokers. Let's resort. My 1s and the 5s. So they're telling me I should play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing my 2. It's interesting, they don't even have like numbers on here. But if I did do like numbers, let's just see if I kept the 1s. I still have 3 to pass. So let's continue.
Second Charleston.
A 2, a green, an east, a 5, an 8, and a red. Oh, I got the 2, so maybe they're not so far off. And I got the 4, right? So it's consecutive run now. It's the flowers, 3 flowers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still have 3 to pass.
courtesy pass.
Oh, we got another 1. We don't want it, so we have 3 to pass. And this will not go into the game. This is just teaching you the Charleston. And that's where we are now. You can see your hand suggestions. We have a lot of the tiles. For the first one, we have 11 tiles. That's in a good spot to be. And we can call for our 4s if we need to. I wouldn't call right away using the jokers. You want to keep them for yourself. You can continue with a game if you want from here, or you can go on and try new tiles and practice the Charleston. I think it's excellent to try learning the card. It gives you suggestion hands. Don't become a crutch on these, but as in the beginning, pick what you would play and then see what other options there might be. So let's close this out. We're gonna hide this and close this out, and let's get into a game. I like playing games. So let's go up to the top and we're gonna launch our games with our bots. And again, just a reminder, that's in the exercise room. It's called Charleston Practice. Let's do advanced and official game. You could do just for fun up here and enable the practice mode, which gives you the hand suggestions, and play a complete game if you'd like to. Please make sure you have the 2025 card.
First Charleston.
Sort by suit. We have a pair of 6s. We have a nice run, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's where we'll go. If we're collecting consecutive run, we're going to collect all the numbers 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to keep our dragons. 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Now let's sort by suit. We have 6s in a different suit and an 8. I still think 6, 7, 8, 9 is still the best to play. So let's get rid of the 8. We have a pair of dragons in consecutive run. Line number 6, you would play 6, 7, 8 with opposite dragons. So opposite dragons, we do not need the red. But if we decide to play the hand above it, we would need the red. Let's continue.
Charleston stop, courtesy pass.
Annie did stop. I have 1, 2, 3 tiles. They only want 2. That works out perfect. And we picked a 4. Funny thing is, we could probably switch and play 2, 4, 6, 8. Decisions. I like 6, 7, 8. So we can get rid of the 9.
9 crack.
So we could jump to 2, 4, 6, 8 if we want, if we find we're getting more evens.
Flower.
But right now I'm playing 6, 7, 8.
9 crack.
Not calling for anything until my hand develops a little more and pushes me towards one way or the other.
3 dot.
I just wait to see what comes out.
4
Don't
dot.
want that 4.
9 dot. 8 dot. 5 crack.
A 7. So we have 6, 7, 8. We could do opposite dragons, but we don't have the white. We can play the 1, which is 2 flowers. We have our pair, 7, 8, with matching dragons. I think we're between those 2 lines, so I don't think we're going to keep these 2, 4, 6s. So let's get rid of one of the 6s.
6 bam.
So I'm staying
1
consecutive run. I'm between 2 lines right now.
Flower. East.
Oh, all those flowers are going out. Oh, we got the white.
6 bam.
I'm sorry, maybe we're playing 6, 7, 8 with opposite dragons.
North. 9 crack. 3 crack. 3 bam. East. 3 crack.
Ah, we got the
2
twos.
bam. 4 dot. 2 bam. 2 bam. 3 dot. 8 crack.
So we need 4 of them, but we don't have a joker. We need 4 for
2
each
dots.
hand, so we don't have a joker.
9 bam.
And we got the red. Oh, this is going to be tough.
Bam. 3 dot. 9 dot. 4 crack. 5 crack. 8 bam. 8 bam. Red.
Not calling it. I do only need 3.
4 bam.
That's the first red that went out.
Red.
Okay, do we commit? So that would be, we need 2 flowers, a pair of 6s, 3 7s, 4 8s, and 3 red. I don't know, we don't have our pair of flowers. I'm gonna ignore.
7 dot.
We need our
2
pair of
dot.
flowers. That's tough. And people have people are throwing flowers
6
out. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get our pair of
5 dot.
flowers.
4
Oh, we got all those 2 4 6
4 dot.
8s.
2 crack. 1 dot. 5 crack. 1 bam.
Need some
1
jokers.
dot. 6 crack.
Okay, line number 6, we need 3 of them. Let's do it. We need 3, 3, and then 4. Let's call and get our pung. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, what happened? I didn't hit too many, did I? Oh no, my hand is dead. I was trying to do a pung.
Charleston.
Oh no. Okay, guess that hand's over. So on to our next hand. Sort by suit. And we need to look at pairs. We have no pairs, but we have 5 6 5 6. We can keep up our numbers. Let's get rid of the 1. 5 6 5 6 7. Let's get rid of the 9s. A 2, an east, and a 1. 6s are going to be hard to accumulate, but we got another one. A 1, a 9, and an 8. Let's continue.
2nd Charleston.
A west, a 9, and a 1. A 4, a 2, and an 8. Ooh, this hand looks ugly. North, 2, 4. I'm trying to do 5 or 6s.
Courtesy pass.
1s and west, we don't want those.
Flower.
Okay, we're not in good shape here. Let's see how our hand develops. I did 5 and 6.
North.
1s and 2s.
1 dot. 3 dot. Green.
I think what happened in the other hand, by the way, is I'm on my laptop. I think I might have touched, not the mouse, the middle part of your laptop. That's awful. We had a nice hand. We didn't even get to play the game. Oh well.
West. 4 crack.
A 5. I'm going
1
to keep
crack.
that.
1 bam. 3 bam. 8 bam. 2 crack. Red. 7 dot. So.
Let me sort this. A west. No, thank you.
9 crack. 1 bam.
My hand
2
looks
dot.
ugly.
East.
The other hand, we had so many issues with.
6 dot.
I just wanted to call. I wanted to be able to get a grouping out there and commit to a hand.
2 dot. 2 crack. 8
1
crack.
6 dot did go out.
2 dot. South.
Nobody's playing wins, I
2
don't
bam.
think.
5 dot.
Oh,
East.
there's a 5 dot.
8 dot. Call. South.
8 dots over there. We have a
3
pair of
crack.
whites.
8 crack. 3 crack.
Interesting.
4 dot.
I was thinking 2025, but now all the 2s have gone out.
3 bam. South. 3 dot. North.
Doing some sort of consecutive.
1 dot. 5 dot.
All the 5s are going.
3 dot. East. 2 crack.
Can we
4
play
crack.
6s In 369, there's sixes with matching dragons. Sorry, I have those little things on my card here. The third line down, we could do kongs of sixes with pungs of dragons. That might be fun.
West.
We certainly have a lot of jokers.
1 bam.
Let's get rid of these
9 crack.
fives and sevens. And we'll play sixes. We have to use a joker with the 6 dots. We know that. We can use jokers over here with the 6 cracks, although they aren't out yet.
9 bam. North. 1 bam.
1 white is out, so we have to call for the next one.
4 dot. 4 dot. 1 dot. 9 crack. 3 bam. 2 dot.
Green. What are we doing with
5
green?
bam. Red.
That's the first red.
2 bam. 4 crack. 1 crack. 5 bam. 8 crack. 5 dot. 1 dot.
Got a lot of
8
ones.
crack. Green.
Don't need the green.
North.
Wow, look at all these jokers. Holy magoli. Also, if we get any flowers, we can play 2, 4, 6, 8, second from the bottom, 2 flowers with sixes and matching opposite dragons. We are ready to call for everything here.
7 bam. Call. 5 crack.
Don't forget joker swap.
9 crack. Joker swap.
Oh, somebody
7
got
dot.
it.
3 crack. East.
I don't know if we're going to win. And look at all the jokers we have. Is there somewhere else we can play? I don't think so.
Green.
We don't want green.
7 dot.
Oh, we got the flowers.
7 crack. 4 bam. 7 dot.
6 dot. That's good.
5 dot. So.
We need that. We want a pung.
Call.
I don't think we need the flower or the green.
Green. Joker. South. 2 bam.
So we get rid of the flower.
Flower. Call. Joker. 4 bam. 1 crack. 8 bam. Joker.
Wow.
Joker. 9 bam. Wall game.
All right, wall game. I'm all right about that. So I was looking in 369. I was looking at the third line down. I was doing Kong of sixes, a pung of reds, Kong of sixes, a pung of whites. Not bad. I'm a little better with this one. The other one, I don't know what the heck happened. I must have hit something on my keyboard. Let's look at what everybody's playing. Amsa was playing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At the very top hand, it's those numbers only. Annie was playing 4 flowers, 6, 7, 8 in 3 different suits with a pair of 7s in the middle. Kurt was playing consecutive run, the Chow 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He had some issues. He had no 8s. Bummer. Okay, on to the next game.
First Charleston.
Sort by suit. Look for your strength of your hand, 8s and 7s. So we're going to collect 8s and 7s, and we're going to collect any 8 and 7, but we're going to try to do 4 numbers at least. So let's get rid of the low numbers. 1, 3, maybe not together, 4, and 2. 4, 3, now it's only 4 or 3. Guess it doesn't matter. Oh, we could do an east. Unless we end up doing east and west with evens. Guess we'll get rid of a 4. We have north, another 8. So we got a lot of 8s. 3, I'm going to get rid of the 7. I think we're just going to do 8s. Let's continue.
Second Charleston.
We'll do east and west with 8s. 6, 6, 3. North 7, 3.
Courtesy pass.
We'll get another west. So we can do east and west with 8s. Need the other 8 in cracks. And that is line number Winds and Dragons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need a single 8, 3 of a kind, and a pair. So we don't need this flower, and we don't need one of the 8s. Maybe we'll get rid of the 8 dot. Let's get rid of these last 3. 8, 6, and 1. I kept the green with the potential of maybe having 8s with like dragons in case all the winds go out.
7 crack. 2 crack. 1
Prioritize your discards.
1 dot.
So right now I'm looking at Winds and Dragons with 8s.
6 bam. 8 dot.
You don't need it.
3 bam. Green. 2 crack. 4 crack. 9 bam. 3 bam. 7 dot. East. 6 dot. So 7 bam.
Looking for
1
8s, east and west.
8 dot. West.
It's 1 west, and we need 4 west, but we have a joker. I'm going to let it go.
North. 5 dot.
Put the joker in there now, and we can call for it if we need it.
1 crack. North. 5 dot. 4 crack. 7 dot. 8 bam.
We don't need it. We only need 3.
2 dot. 2 crack. 5 crack. 9 dot. Call. Flower. 2 bam.
Oh, nobody called that. I was hoping for a joker swap. Oh, we got the 8. Perfect. So it's a single 8, a pair of 8s, a pung of 8s. We got to work on the winds now. Let's get rid of the green.
Green. South. North. 2 bam.
We can keep it if we want. Let's just take a look at like numbers. Maybe we need to move to a different hand. We could do a pair of flowers, 4 green. Oh, we got rid of the green. I don't think we're going to be able to play that. Pair of flowers. Let's get rid of the red.
Red. 1 bam. 3 bam. 4 crack. South.
Looking
East.
for west. Well, there goes 1 east.
9 crack.
Need some jokers.
8 crack. 6 dot. North. 1 crack. 7 crack. 5 crack. 1 bam. 4 dot. 7 dot. 1 dot. Joker swap.
Oh, somebody just
7
got it.
bam. Green. Red.
All right.
So,
Happy about the joker.
red.
Put that with the east.
South. 2 bam.
Oh, of course, we get the 2 flowers now. If we play 4 flowers, we need 2 more pairs, and we can't get the pairs unless we get 8 dots. No 8s are out. Can't use these flowers.
Flower. Call. 7 crack.
Ooh, joker swap.
So, Joker swap. Red.
Joker swap for us.
Joker swap.
And we are ready.
7
We have to get one of this,
East.
rid of the 8. Let's call for East, Kong.
Call.
And now we need our
8
West.
crack. 9 bam. 5 dot. 5 bam. 2 dot. Flower.
This is not so great because somebody could take our East.
2 bam.
I mean, we still obviously have our East, but
West.
it gives somebody, oh, there it is for Mahjong. Perfect.
Mah Jongg.
Yay! We redeemed ourselves. We had a wall game, and now we just won, and we had that terrible game that I don't know what I hit, some kind of buttons, but it happens. So now on to our next game, but before we do that, I forgot, let's look at everybody else. Amsa was playing 2, 4, 6, 8, line number 4, 2, 4, 6, 8. He was missing the 8, and Annie had it, and then 4s and 4s. Annie was playing 3, 6, 9, line number 1, the Pung Kong hand in 3 different suits. Kurt was playing 3, 6, 9, line number 1 in 2 different suits, Pung Kong. Very nice. They were playing the same hand but with different suits. Interesting. But yay for us. On to our next game.
First Charleston.
Sort by suit. Oh, we got some winds and dragons. No pairs over here. We got some 3s. Maybe low odds. Let's do low. Oh, maybe we could do 2, 3 with some dragons. What do we keep? Low odds. Let's see what happens. 3, 5, 2, 3, 2, 3. Maybe 2, 3 with, they have the run. That's 1, 2, 3 with dragons. Let's see. I don't think we need those wins, but I always like to see. Oh, we could do 1, 2, 3 with dragons. Let's continue.
Second Charleston.
8. Let's sort by suit. We have news. Oh, maybe I missed out on the odds with news. We have to remember that there's wins in the odds hand. The third one from the bottom. Should I try for that? But I like the dragons too. With the dragon hand, we can have news with dragons and just forget about the 2 and the 3. Maybe we'll do that. Line number 4. Yep, we got some more dragons. This was easy peasy. And we can get rid of these 3.
Courtesy pass.
Oh, we're getting some more wins. Let's stick with news with dragons and do 3. Typically, dragons seem to show up in last passes because people decide they don't want them. Nope. So news with dragons is line number 4. We need 4 flowers, news, and then 3 of each dragon. So we're ready to call for our dragons.
4 bam. 3 bam. West.
We need some flowers or jokers. We could keep the little run just in case.
1 crack.
The run with the dragons is all the dragons, but we have news.
3 dot. 1 crack. 9 dot. 2 crack. 9 bam. 1 crack. 8 crack. Call. 3 bam.
8s.
7 crack.
We haven't been looking at everybody's hands
3
yet
crack. 8 dot.
to try to figure out what they're playing.
1 dot.
They usually have to have 2
5
exposures.
3 bam. 8 bam. 9 bam. 4 dot.
We want to do a joker
2
exchange
dot.
if we
Call.
can.
9 dot.
Oh, 2 dots.
3 crack. 2 crack. 5 bam. 5 crack. 1 bam. 6 crack. Red.
We could call it. Maybe we'll wait.
4 crack.
Need some more flowers.
2 crack. North. East. 1 dot.
Oh, we got the green on our own.
6 dot. 1 dot. 5 dot. 3 dot. 1 bam. 4 dot. 7 crack. 3 bam.
Come on, 8 or 2. We could use a joker. Oh boy. What are we going to do with this? I don't want these.
North. 5 bam. 5 crack. Call. 6 crack.
Oh, look at those 5s.
West. Joker swap. Mah Jongg.
Oh, I figured with all those jokers out there, somebody was going to grab them and get Mahjong. This was a nice hand coming together, though. It was news. We needed some flowers. We didn't have our flowers, but we definitely had our dragons with news, and we needed 4 flowers. Only one person was playing a flower hand, so there's plenty of flowers left. So let's look around what everybody was playing. Kurt won with 4 flowers. The number 2, 3, 4 with a pair in the middle in 3 different suits. Congratulations. Annie was playing consecutive run at line number 4. She needed 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She needed a 4 and some flowers. Amsa was playing consecutive run line number 2, the pong kong hand, 4, 5, 6, 7. He was holding a flower. But that was nice. I like trying new hands. That's news with the dragons. That's a fun hand. Let's do one more game. I know we're playing 5 games, but that first one, I don't know what happened to it. Let's sort by suit. Oh my goodness, look at the wins again. Ooh, 2025. Maybe we should try 2025. Or like numbers with 3s. Or 7s. Let's keep 3s. Oh boy, they're gonna mess us up here. 7, 2. Maybe we'll do the odds with news. 9, south. And the odd with news is 1, 3 and 3, 5. So we don't need the green. We don't need the last 3.
Charleston.
Oh, we got the west, so we got news. Let's get rid of the south. South 8, 9. Need some 1s.
Courtesy pass.
What happened to all the 1s? All right, we got more wins back.
9 dot. North.
Maybe we do wins.
5 crack. So.
Oh boy, we're getting all the wins.
5 bam.
We need a
South.
1 crack. I don't want to call for wins yet.
6 dot. So. Call. 5 bam.
Oh boy, they're already calling for the
7
soap.
dot. 9 dot.
Somebody must be playing 1s. We didn't get any 1s. Let's give her the green.
Green. 8 bam.
Oh, maybe he's
6
playing
bam. 7 dot.
2025. Is there any with 3 soaps? No, there is none with 3 whites.
2 crack. 8 dot. 6 bam. Joker swap. 5 crack.
Oh, somebody already got it.
2 bam. 8 crack. 4 dot. 9 bam. 6 crack. 8 dot.
Where are all the
7
1s?
bam.
Somebody's playing with 1s.
Green. Call. 7 bam. Red. 7 dot. 6 crack. Call. 2 bam.
I feel like they've been calling a lot more the drag, calling typically earlier than they would have the bots.
1 bam.
Oh, there's a 1.
8 dot. 1 crack. 2 crack.
I need the 1 crack.
2 crack.
Oh, Joker exchange.
Joker swap.
Maybe we should just play wins, I guess.
3 crack, 1 dot. 3 crack, 4 crack, 4 crack, 5 dot. 5 crack, 1 dot.
3, 4, 5. What's that? Oh, that's the run with the wind with the dragons. We don't want that.
4 dot. 8 bam. 9 crack, 9 dot. 1 crack, 8 bam. 9 bam. East.
Let's do it. We'll play the second half, line number 1 for Kong.
5 dot. 1 crack, 9 crack, 5 dot. 4 bam, 9 bam, 7 bam, 6 dot.
So nerve-wracking when they have groupings up.
7 crack, call, flower.
Oh, 6, 7. They can be playing 6, 7. They can be playing line number 1, or they can be playing 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's nerve-wracking.
5 dot, 1 dot. Flower. 4 dot. 4 crack, 4 crack. 1 bam. Flower.
Guess nobody's playing flowers.
3 dot, call, 8 bam.
3 dot with dragons, so they're playing 2, 3, 4.
1 crack. 6 bam.
Too bad they didn't put up a joker.
3 dot. West.
Oh, we can't call it. We need 4.
1 bam. 6 dot.
They could be playing 6, 7 with matching dragons too. We could try the red.
Red. 3 crack.
Okay, we're safe with that.
5 bam. West.
Oh, we don't have a joker.
Red. 6 bam. South.
We can call it for Pong.
Call.
Decisions.
1 dot. 7 dot. Red. 7 bam. 4 bam. 3 crack. 5 crack. 4 dot.
9. I'm not going to throw the 2. Maybe the 8. 9 tiles left. Are we going to be able to win? Let's try the 8. They could play 6, 7, 8, 9. The 8's out there. There's 3. Okay, let's do that.
8 dot. 1 bam. Flower. 2 dot.
All right, 2 safe to throw.
2 dot. Joker. 9 dot. Mah Jongg.
Oh, 6, 7, 8, 9. They did it. Let's take a look at the leaderboard, and this was a bummer. We were so close. So next week we'll get into one of the other 8 tips that we didn't complete yet. Be sure to learn your 9 categories and what is entailed in each of the 9 categories so you can get better at collecting tiles during the Charleston and picking a category when you get your tiles. I hope you enjoyed this topic and you're learning lots about the 2025 card. And give me a thumbs up if you learned a thing or two and you enjoyed watching me play. And let me know if you like when I use live tiles or you like being on the platform. I can do some more live tiles also if you prefer that. Share with fellow Mahjong friends so that they can learn and grow and become better Mahjong players. Let me know in the comments again what topics you're looking for. I'm always looking for a topic. Thank you so much for watching and taking some time out of your day or evening to do so. Have a great one, and we'll see you next Tuesday with a new topic for the 2025 card. Good night, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.